Hello everyone, I'm Rob Smith of the Smiths in the Black channel here at Ticker Tacker with the weekend vid. And we got SPY still powering on a 2-monther. So we had the inside monthing up and still going so far on the week. It's going to look like this. Just another 2 to the upside and closer to taking out these highs and still powering up. So we'll see. QQQ goes into the highs on the outside Momo hammer, so just exhaustion risk going into the highs. You got Apple going into new highs, and this is what you look for on the daily to do that. You go 2 up, 2 down, and boom, there you go, new highs for Apple. Small cappers on the month, taking out last month's highs, is still trying to power higher with everybody else. A nice week for the small caps, just going out near the highs, so we'll see. If we go to TLT, TLT. And the monthly here, that inside month and down, still holding. It's got a big mother bar, obviously, but it's coming in as TLT so far. If we go to VXX, time for the bleed out. The inside month and down still going. And as the market keeps powering and Q's going to the highs, we can get that VIX potentially to drop. If we go to the diamonds, inside month and up and still powering through this thing. So now we've taken that out. The question is going to get more highs. So like a lot of things, we had these gap up and sit, so we'll see how the week starts. If we go to Boeing on the gap or RevStrat monther. Now you got a gap to disseminate, so we'll see how it gets out of that. You got Cat Tractor going here, 222 on the month and coming back through the try she goes here, Cat. So you got some more room up into here if we want to come through. So Cat Tractor and then IBM giving you the inside month and up, coming back through all this kind of stuff. So we'll see on that. A lot of these weeklies, though, just 2 in their ways up. So we'll see how they play out, because you got these dailies, the gap up in here. So we still have to disseminate a lot of gap from Friday. So just be aware of that. Mini Mines, Triple M doing this. And 222 coming back through. Been a lot higher. So we'll see. And back into this old 3 here. Outsider here, so trying to climb through this range now, so we'll see how that comes along. If we go to the trannies just 2 in their way up like almost everything else, but then you've got this, the daily, where you're close to starting off the week 2-2 down, and that's all the airlines and the big gappers, American, they all have the monthlies still good. United Airlines still RevStrat monthly. It's just these dailies are closer to doing the 2-2 back down to start off the week, so we'll be aware of that and see how they open. Spirit Airlines, RevStrat monther, but they all look the same. And UPS, inside month to the upside, and you got all this stuff to still come after. And this is a lot of this good stuff. We want to see if the market's really going to keep powering back up. All these things that aren't near the highs, because we've got a lot of things, obviously, in the tech blasting into new highs. XLU still inside month to the upside, just a little sluggish, but we'll see. You got like the Southerns and all that kind of stuff. And Dominion comes in, so if they want to start bringing them in a little bit, Dominion goes shooter to start off the week. VNQ REITs, almost all the REITs going inside month and upper. Here, VNQ, and that's going to be triple N-O. That's RevStrat on the triple N. Letter O is inside. AVB, and a whole bunch of BDN. It's RevStrat monther with BXP here. Like I said, be aware of all these dailies. We got a lot of gaps that are just sitting up in here that we got to disseminate, so be aware of that come Monday morning. If we go to PSA, there's the RevStrat with the EXR and VNO. Month and upper, still just waking up. We'll see if that comes in SPG. Get. If we go to FAS, financials. So financials trying to climb the wall of worry. 2-bar pattern coming up with all this. You got FAS puking into new lows if that's your thing, right? And XLF. Looking kind of similar, multiple bar pattern coming up. You've got JP Morgan here. This is the slight RevStrat month to the upside. Once again, these dailies, it's going to be interesting to disseminate in the beginning of the week, to disseminate Friday's gap, so be aware of that. Citicorps, the same, just multiple bar pattern here. Wells Fargo, RevStrat monther, and coming up, and like many things, closer to the 2-2 daily to start off. Bank of America, everything looking gappy similar. And on the month, coming back through the try she goes. You can see the big old try, like so. And like so, like in so many things, there's your big old monthly Bank of America try. If we go to BMO Harris Bank, you got RevStrat, Monter, dailies to disseminate here. Northern Trust, more RevStrat, Monter, U.S. Bank, RevStrat, Monter. You got Aflac and the insurers. RevStrat month to the upside for Aflac. Allstate going inside month and up. HIG. RevStrat Monter. Travelers RevStrat Monter. Go to Capital One here. That's multiple bar pattern coming up here, but once again, how you gonna cure these gappers and coming inners? Let's just start off the week. So there's 2-2, so we'll see. Visa. Here's what you look for. 2 up, the 2 down, and boom. And Visa are doing this on the month here. The inside month and up, now back into this old outside bar. So climbing the wall of worry, Visa are still going. If we go to Interactive Brokers. Interactive Brokers trying to go RevStrat Monter here over 43.86. It's close. And Berkey B. Hey, RevStrat Monter. If we go to XME. XME still climbing the wall of worry on this kind of stuff. Gold here, closer to going 2-2 month down here on Friday coming in. You got an outside week here to try and get out of, and we'll see how that goes. And you got silver here now, closer to going 2 up, 2 down, weaker back down in USLV if they want to bring it in on the new month. GDX outside week, and this is where they want to be a little careful. Getting closer if you take that month out, because you got RGLD. Let's see if that takes the month out. It's getting a little closer. FNV here takes it out. GOLD is trying to take it out, so be aware of all that. Newmont here, 2 down on the month. And out of nowhere, FCX going inside and up on the month. And if we go to crude, UCO, a little tough to see. Here you go, inside month and up, easier to see in SCO. Inside month to the downside. So we got crude trying to go inside month and up after going below 0. Chevron, inside month to the upside. And good thing about stuff like here is didn't back off too much. So you got closer to 2 and on the daily to start off. The week, Exxon, inside month to the upside. We've got APA. Here, inside month to the upside. You've got CLR, inside month to the upside. Oxy, here they come, finally. MRO, like so. NBR, ever since the split, been a real good trader, so you want to keep an eye on something like this. Now you can go look at that. Boom. Look at that move. So keep your eye on that NBR for trading. SU more of the inside month up crew. And XEC, just like this, used to be somebody way up at top here. Now coming out of the ashes if they want to bring her back. And you can always watch your conchos and your PXDs for trading. Devon here, multiple 2 bar pattern. These 2 are an inside bar combination. Now you're taking that to the upside, so we'll see. Slab, still walking up the wall of worry, inside month and up, and still 2 on her way up with Halliburton. There you go, Halliburton looking similar. Helmerich Payne is inside month to the upside, inside month. And then it's a matter of how far down the food chain you want to go. QEP, Rig, all these guys, if they're going to go all the way down the food chain. Keep an eye on the Chesapeake are still trading around, and you can see some nice moves in Chesapeake. So between NBL and Chesapeake's, there's some nice trading going on. EQT and the natty stuff, and here inside Monter, and so we'll see if that gets taken out with COG. We've also got CVI in the refiners to watch going inside month and up, and in the natty Degaz weekly stays inside in the week. How do we get out of this big old thing? Down in here or up in there could be interesting and natty. If we go to XRT retail, XRT, the monthly. Triangle the out and back up into the range. So retail comes back after triangle the out and back into this range. So we'll see if we can get through all these kind of stuff in here. If we go to the Walmarts, Walmart a little stuck up in here, potentially month and downer, but just kind of stuck in here. We'll see. Daily just a little tight in here, so we'll see what comes to the Walmart. The Target, starting off the new month as an inside month. Weekly here, tight, you inside. Yep, inside weaker, so we'll see if we can get that Target going. Costco still stuck in here, but trying to do this on the month. Trying to get that inside month and up. Here, and that's going to be above 311.83. You're there. If we go to the burritos, outside inside week 3-1. Either way on this baby, we'll see how she goes. We got DDS, if there's any hope, coming off the lows. Monthly here, 2-2 back up. Been a lot higher, so we'll see. If we go to Domino's Pizza, Domino's tried to go month and upper, then comes back in. So we'll see if they want to go rev strat monther on them. And then on the week, you got this here, 3-2. So if it comes back through here, you can triangle them out through that stuff here on the downside, or re-break the month. If we go to Walgreens finally waking up a little bit here. Got the monthly hammer 2-2, and it's been a lot higher than this. If we go to Phillips Van Heusen, also inside month coming off the lows. Been a lot higher in the past. And Ross Stores here, also inside month to the upside. If we go to homebuilders XHB here, trying to go back all the way to the highs with ITB. Coming up like that because they had help from Home Depot going into the highs. But some of this stuff we'll see DHI on the week. Potential hammer counter shooter if they want to take that up. You've got Hovanian, HOV, and this thing's been a good trader here since they split this thing too. It's been a lot higher on the reverse split, and there's your inside month and the upside, so we'll see if we can come up through this kind of stuff. If we go to Lennar weekly, I believe that's not inside, right? Nope, that'd be a 2-2-2 if they can take it up on Lennar. MDC here, inside weaker. And Weyerhaeuser coming up here on the month. Big old try, inside month and up, and been a lot higher. Here's Weyerhaeuser. We'll see. If we go to IBB, starting off the week here, inside week for IBB and Labu here, 3-1. And then if we look at XLV just kind of stuck in here, so we'll see. They've been kind of stuck for a little bit. But you go AGIO. That's potential 2-2-2 on the weaker to come up through this stuff. Regeneron goes into new highs, like we've been waiting for forever, and it did it. And now, on the weekly, we want to see, be careful here. They want to go outside 3-2-2 and come back through this stuff if they want to bring it in. Rita, rev strat month to the downside here. If we go to ALNY closer to the 3-2-2 if they want to bring this thing down below 124.95. I believe you also have an inside week here, potentially to bring that back through this try here if they want to bring it in. Blue still chewing her way back up on this try here in the weekly and the monthly. Used to be somebody here after the inside month, still walking up that, still chewing. BMRN triangles they out, and now potentially comes back in. We'll see how this weekly shooter plays out. GBT coming here and doing 2-2 months to the downside here below 67. It's there. GWPH inside weak, so it takes this thing out. So you got your sub try. The question is going to be strong enough to go after the bigger try up into here. ICPT inside weak, so the question is going to come up like that, or if it drops, you got your rev strat month. INCY going inside month and down, potentially back into this try she goes. So we'll see on the weekly Here you can see this triangulate, higher high, higher low, or do they just stop them out and start moving back up? We'll see. IONS in the month. If we get this inside month going, you got all these guys to come after here above 58.48. VRTX starting off the month red. Inside week to see if they want to bring her in a little bit more. Becton Dickinson BDX. And that's just potential 2, 2, 2, bam, down here. Or if you can take this out, you're back into an old 3 to start the month. Still handily inside month over there. You got Centene and the healthcares. Tight inside week to try and go after the inside month. Humana, little exhaustion. Inside weaker here off the highs. See if they want to bring it in. Molina Health, starting off the new week, the new month. Here, getting close if they want to come back into all this stuff if it goes 2-2 down on that. And GH, starting off as an inside month. Inside week here if they want to bring her back through this stuff. That would be fun. If we go to Ag, Moo, and Moo, starting off the new month or inside month to the upside still going. You can watch the CF. Goes RevStrat month with Mosaic. Here. If we go to Tech. Still trying to rip towards the highs. Once again, this is what you look for. 2 up, 2 down, and boom. So we'll see. SMH here. Got that gap here to disseminate monthly. Goes into the highs. So you got some exhaustion risk on that, but we'll see. If we go to Facebook. Facebook gives us an inside week to start off the month, either side of that. Amazon's here on the week, 1, 2, 2, 2. And just stalls out a little bit, so we'll see. We're starting off tight inside monther. And we'll see on the daily to start off the week, you got a 3, 2, 2, potentially take her right into the highs. Netflix, stuck a bit, tight triangle business in here. Start off the month, starting off doji inside month, so not doing much as yet. We'll see either side of the week. Google, and Google's still trying to march its way back up, so just starting off the month, not doing too much, just a slight 2 to the upside. Nvidia, starting off as an outside inside week to start off the month, either side of that's going to get my attention. Akamai here. Akamai potential 222 back down. And that potentially goes RevStrat monther if they keep bringing that thing in. If we go to AMBA having some issues here too. Multiple bar pattern here in the monthly and the weekly here. 3. So how we got outside of that and sets up RevStrat day, I believe, to start off the week if they want to bring her back down. Here's this micro try up here, this, but we'll see. If we go to AMD, really stuck in here. So AMD, look at this. Ugh. So, but you got an inside week to start off the new month, and then you'll see if you can trigger the month off of that. Baidu went inside week and up last week here, and the thing about Baidu is these big old triangles. Nowhere near taking it out. And you can see the Baidu been a lot higher, so we'll see if they can finally get that Baidu going again. If you go to checkpoint, CHKP, inside month to the upside and back into an old outside month. So we'll see if they can keep that going. HPE, going down the food chain a little bit, but you got RevStrat monther. Juniper, inside month, and you got all these guys to come after if they want to keep going. So inside month, the upside G and PR. LRCX finally takes the inside month and gets it going. Just going to be disseminating Friday's gap a little bit here, so we'll see. MSI Motorola, inside month to the upside, coming off the lows. MU, inside month to the upside, here we come. Now, just some exhaustion risk going to the highs, but you do have inside week, 3-1. NXPI, inside month to the upside, here. Oak to Octa coming in, potential 3-monther if they really want to bring her in, and it's a 3-2. So if we can take this out, maybe we go down and take these guys out if they want to bring them in a little bit. To VMW, inside week and been a lot higher. That's always a good sign if we get measured move through these guys. W, shooter counters hammering. That's a 3. The hammer's a 3, so we got to try in there if they want to bring that in. PFPT, outside week to the downside, potentially going down off the month. Two down, but 109.26. If we go to W-Day, W-Day just starting the inside month, but you got an inside weaker if they want to come up on this stuff. Western Digi doing this. Here, inside month to the upside, been higher, WIX. If they want to bring this thing after the mighty run, weekly, be 2-2 back down here below this. 209.06. Roku. And Roku, daily looking like this. Here, if they want to try and hammer kind of shooting, finally get back through this try, or down here monthly, 2-2 month or down below 101.56. Shopee. Shop open inside month, big outside inside week to get out of. SQ. Still climbing here, still 2-1 on the month after the inside month. You've been a little bit higher for all-time highs if they want to go after that. Yelp. Yelp inside month to the upside. ZM. Inside month to the upside, and if they really want to jam this thing again, this would be RevStrat Day. 1, 2, and 2. Back up through the highs. Just a few more ACMR. ACMR's got a little bit of distance, but it would be RevStrat if they can take that down. ADS. Coming out of the ashes on the monthly. Inside month and up. American Tower. Tower trying to go inside month to the upside, and is going to start off here as an inside day. You had S back come in on the daily after taking out. So this potential could, if they want to bring them in 2-2 weaker and S back. So we got a little bit of a mixed bag in these things. Usually they trade quite similarly. So we'll see how that plays out with CCI here. Which side of this weekly do we go after here, or go after rebreaking months? ASPS, inside week, and this used to be somebody here too. So we'll see if they can make it back through all this kind of range. ATHM, inside month to the upside, coming through all these guys. BCO, RevStrat month 122 here, over 49.99. Borg Warner, still coming up through this thing here. You can see this try here and trying to come blasting up through here, and Borg Warner also has been a lot higher. And then if you get a weekly, you can see this here. Back into this try she goes. CDW. Inside hammer, Momo hammer, month to the upside. Chewy. Dog food. Inside month to the upside. It's exhaustion risk going to the highs. DraftKings. DraftKings maybe finally with some bring 'em in music here. Potential shooter 2-2 back down on the weaker here if they want to bring this thing after the mighty run. DTEA shenaniganer coming out of the ashes here, but 2-month pattern in here, and see this here inside day if they're for reals bringing this thing back. Hasbro monthly 222 hammer counter shooter going up. Left inside month to the upside. Marriott, just watching some of these shenaniganers. Two-month inside pattern up, but we want to see like the airlines and stuff. If they just gap up and go 2-2 right back down, like with Play still RevStrat month, the potential 2-2 right back down. We'll see. VIP Shop, VIPS. Monthly try. We've been watching this one for a while. Didn't quite make it, but now you got an inside month to go after if you want to bring this thing up. The chickens, PPC. Inside month to the downside. They got some issues here. Price fixing or whatever they were doing. And here's 2 inside days. So we'll see how that plays out with SAFM. Here, SAFM either way here, because you've got either hammer back into a 3 up or re-break here, stay down with the 2-month to the downside. You can watch Tyson with these guys too, and Tyson is still inside month to the upside. A little disconnect there, but we'll see how that plays out. Wynn Resorts, inside month to the upside, that's still good. MLM, RevStrat month to the upside with VMC. Here, 122. XLP is going inside month to the upside. That's going to be your Proctors and all that kind of stuff. And you can watch TAP, Molson. Here, RevStrat month to the upside. Big Mo, RevStrat month to the upside. NVCR. And that is trying to go 222 on the monther and try and bring this thing up. That would be nice. We'll see. This can be a really good trader here. You can see the things we like about this thing. You got a lot of real bodies and not a lot of wicks and shadows. That's kind of what you want to do for trading. You can see this is perfect right here. The 2-2 daily reversal back through the range. So we'll see if it goes after that month. Tesla, trying up a little bit. You got an inside day to start off. And the weekly to start off here was a 2-up. And that gives us the inside month and up. So we'll see how that goes. All right, that's going to do it for this weekend. I'm Rob Smith, the Smiths in the Black channel here at Tick Attacker.